Hello and welcome back. I'm doing a very small dice reveal today, so hopefully not terribly long. And probably the last one I'm going to be doing for a few months because I'm going to be taking a break and working on my books. I write and illustrate children's books. Okay, so this is the one that I call the correction dice. Made two purple, two light hot pink, and two light pink. So far I'm looking at the surface, seeing a few little bubbles that are underneath that little layer, but hopefully I just need one of each to work. That's all I need, friend. Come on. It's hard to take these out because if you do it too aggressively, you can actually cause creases to appear in the mold itself. That's super frustrating. Okay, so, oof, lots of bubbles on the surface here. Now they're evenly distributed, and the commissioner said that was okay when I showed them the purple dice, because I was a little nervous, but man, that is disappointing. See? Now normally I would never sell these, but since I actually got permission from the commissioner, I gave them a discount because I'm not happy with them and I really feel like that's not okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with these if I can get them out. There we go. Okay, again, similar problems. Ugh, yuck. Yuck. So much for one perfect one. This is part of the problem I have a lot with this dice. Now, I did have a lot of bubbles in the resin. Okay, this one looks much better. We'll be using this one rather than this one. See if I can zoom back in. There you go. See this one? Not happy. This one? Oh, actually really cute. So that one it is. Which is why we made two of each. Now normally when I do commissions, I'll make two sets of the same dice with the same design at the same time, but I only have one of this mold, so I could only make one at a time, or one set at a time. So that's what's a little frustrating. Like if I was making like a commission where it was, I don't know, pictures of their family, or I want all my dice to be pirate themed. Okay, this one is actually better than this one too. Weird. And then these. Break off that big piece of resin. Yeah, this looks much better than the other ones. I mean, it still has that speckling, but it will match the others. But there was one of the purple ones that wasn't a really big gap, and they didn't say it was a major problem, but I'm like, I have two extra spaces in this set. I'm just gonna make more purple and see if I get one better than those others. And I did. Huzzah! For those of you that are wondering, yes, I do say huzzah on a regular basis. It is not just something I do when I work with dice. Okay, great. We got what we needed. The commission is officially finished. Woo! Great. All right, now these were ones that last time I had tried to do the sand, and this is round 2, trying to save those ones. Wow, that is a nice crisp snap there. Now, this lip is a little too big. That is really hard to not do that when you are retouching up a resin, previously cast something, anything. My personal opinion, but good golly gracious. Ooh, that is swell. Oh, I like that. Now there is a little bit, you can even see how hard it is to break that kitty wampus there. Yeah, there is a bit of a lip there. So probably not the best dice for playing with. But golly gee, is that cool. I like it. I approve. And now I just, again, have to figure out how to get the sand all the way to the top. I want a full sand one. There's got to be a way to do it. I'll figure it out. And guess what? If you're paying attention and watching the videos, you'll find out how I do it. Maybe, mostly. Or at least see it happen. Now this one still has some major bubbles on the top. I am not sure if I cared to leave it till I come back to resin in a few months. Now you see here there's an actual full-on lip, and you have to be really careful because that can tear your mold. You can see it's kind of leaving a bit of the mold in there. Golly gee willikers, I already lost one dice on this mold. And molds wear out. You have to replace them. You gotta buy new ones. It's part of the way things work. Frustrating, yes. But it is part of... Whoa, cannolis! Yeah, this one is not gonna be for play. Kind of cool looking though. But definitely not okay. Oops. Cool though. Okay, then the other thing I'm going to show you, I did redo, hopefully, that little wets, the little spot that did not have the fully cured resin comes out this time. Oh, look at that. This is my first time trying to put one of these back in a mold after it had come out, so that's exciting. All right. So this one will probably go to my niece, who is a Vikings fan. Now she's 5, so she doesn't know that Vikings fans, they never win. Sorry, guys. Vikings have yet to win the Super Bowl. Someday, so my mother says. Someday they will. All right, let's look at the other ornaments I did, just to kind of get these done. That looks super cool. This, again, is just me using the extra resin and adding gold because I think it's fun. Oh, that is spectacular. Now this is the one that had, it had curved because it was on the edge of the drying rack thing. So it kind of made this weird, the resin did not sit evenly, but I kind of like that. I love the fact that it's different on this side and totally different on this side. And I threw some bones in there because they're cute. All right, this one, ooh, that's fun. Let's see. Oh, cool. Now these are nice and durable. I can either turn them into ornaments or I can turn them into like keychains or something. And that is a very big keychain. I personally like a large keychain because then I can always find it in my purse. I do really like the fact that both sides are super different. Last one, and then we are done, and I will be taking a break for several months. We'll see you back in a few months, but not quite yet. Let me finish this one. So, gold, black, little random pinks and stuff. Throwing in the last of it. Some stars. Ooh, that is very pretty. So, and finished commission and very busted dice. Thanks for joining.